This is not the right one. Still trying to work out how to use this stupid thing. Why is it not showing my screen? Hey everybody, by the way. Hey for Linux. Yeah, today we're going to do more Yanov exterior. I've done a little bit, like just 10 minutes work just now before I started to stream, as I had a bit of an idea of what to do with the exterior of the station again. And as soon as I can get my window capturing again, I'm going to start streaming. That does that, but I want window rather than the whole thing. This is going to be great for the beginning of the stream once it's finished, isn't it? 5 minutes of me fucking around, not knowing how to set up the stream properly. It worked fine yesterday, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should just get it to do the whole monitor. There's nothing on there that you shouldn't see anyway, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, I managed to whip up a quick barricade sort of lookout post here. You remember yesterday I was working on the other side of this, and there was sandbags here. But I decided that actually I don't like this very much. And I wanted to change it. So what I did instead is this system of kind of much more homemade looking, less sort of designed to protect against, you know, bullets and stuff, but more kind of blocking sight, much easier for the stalkers to have built, and a bit more kind of rustic looking. And what I'm going to do is also shore it up with some sandbags now, actually. Because we can have a couple of sandbags now, no problem. Hey Marla. My stalker outfit. I should actually... I wonder what the army would say if I attached my faction patches that I've got onto my uniform. I'm not sure that they'd be super happy about that. I'm actually wearing my uniform trousers because I'm tryhard And also I wanted to get the belt to work because it was tricky as fuck. But I got it working. And it's quite comfortable actually, just to lounge around in. Oh, you're getting the Russians back again. Okay, well, they're welcome to watch, that's fine if you want. Again, it's not going to be super interesting, but... Hey Shoegum, how's it going? Lying in the dirt in it, yeah, pretty much. Once I get my basic training booked. I think I'm booked for Phase 1 Alpha in the second week of September. So before we go off to EGX, Marla, and our half marathon, I'll be half trained soldier by that point. Exciting shit. Alright mate, take it easy. See you when you get home. Marla and I will be streaming some Battlefield 4 tonight, if anyone's interested. A bit of a break from modding. Yeah, that's fine for Linux. I'm happy to try and help with any questions or whatever. Hello, Egoister, how's it going? Yeah, I do have a very busy taskbar, Shoegum. I suppose you didn't see it last time because it was just the window that was being recorded, but this time I couldn't get that to work, so this time you get my full taskbar as well. Lucky you. Everything on there is pretty much necessary though, so it's only as busy as it needs to be. Hey Arazivi, how's it going? Up to 18 viewers now, hey everybody. It does surprise me that this many people actually care about what I'm doing, which is always quite humbling, so thanks. Metal Gear Solid 3. Nice. I never played the Metal Gear Solid games really that much. I was a Nintendo and Xbox kind of guy. I played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, that was quite fun. I've also played, what's the one that came out, the kind of really short sandbox one, that was the prequel to Ground Zeroes, was it called? Yeah, I played Ground Zeroes, that was fun. And I'm going to get Metal Gear Solid 5, of course, because open world tactical stealth action, right? Dynamic objects. Let's get the lantern up here. What kind of lookout post is complete without a lantern, right? Yeah, Shugum, that's, I mean, isn't that pretty much what everyone does when they watch streams? I mean, if you're not bored, then you wouldn't be here. So that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Holy shit, yeah, that's hardcore, man. You certainly played that game to its fullest then, didn't you? I've got a friend who played a ton of Metal Gear Rising as well, and he was into that whole do it, you know, get all the achievements and do it on the hardest difficulty and don't take any damage and stuff like that. I don't have the patience for that, and yet somehow I have the patience to sit here for hours and work on this stuff. But I guess different types of patience, I don't know. Okay, this is looking pretty good now. I feel like the sort of barricade style, homemade style exterior combined with the sandbags inside is a much more fitting style for the lookout post. I think I did quite well actually, considering I'm no model. Half arrow. Oh yeah, actually that's a good idea. I formatted my PC so I lost my oh, hang on, I am on basic, Windows Basic. Look. This is an error. This is an arrow. Just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry. Okay, so that's the first one done. I can probably just copy paste that to the other side, get rid of all these sandbags on the other side because I'm really not too pleased with all that actually. I was getting tired at the end of the stream yesterday, so oh shit, I did too much. So this was kind of half-assed, if I'm honest. Delete? No, why is it not deleting? Oh, I put it into a group, that's why. Right, I'm going to copy this to a new object. Turn that 180, slide that in here. That should match up pretty much perfectly. This isn't even Mr. Pandora, this is the classic World of Warcraft theme. Because everyone knows the Warcraft soundtracks are the best, basically the best game music ever made. And what exactly, Daddy was mean to me. Hey, yeah, what we're doing is basically working on Yanov Station's new exterior. I've been doing a lot of learning to model recently, so I've taken it upon myself to do this all myself. And basically create this exterior scaffolding for Yanov, where some loners and stuff will patrol along the top. And now I'm working on these kind of little outposts on either end to give them some colour, basically. Let's just make sure this all lines up nicely. I can't stand clipping through stuff, so that looks good. And I also can't stand it when things are like not obviously attached to each other. It's a fine line between clipping and not even touching, so I'm pretty happy with that though. Okay, let's actually, you know what, I am going to adjust it slightly because I don't want the two ends to be identical. So I could just be lazy and switch textures around, or I could actually adjust the geometry as well. You know what, for today actually, yeah, today I'm gonna just swap textures. So let's put one of these textures over this side. Let's get this back up. Material editor. Bring that here so we can see what we're doing. The plan exactly. Basically, I'm just playing it by ear, going along as I go. We don't have a strict plan for what we want. This was mainly just my idea to bring the loner base, the Clear Sky loner base in Cordon's roof platforming to the outside of the station. So that was the main thing, and I just wanted to see if I could do it first of all, and now I'm just keeping going. Basically, the overall plan is to make the base and the station look much more like, and feel much more like an actually habitable, sort of fortified camp. And we're taking a lot of inspiration from the Metro series, which I adore, and that really makes you feel like you're, you know, these places are actually part of a real world, and that the people that live there have actually worked on making them safe and habitable. So that's something that we've already done with S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and we're working on for Yanov as well at the moment. So let's get these textures switched right now. This is metal pod. Let's take that one, switch to green, and this one is, oh shit. There's so many textures on this object, that's the problem. So many materials. Wood, metal. Let's try this one. Yeah, that works for me. Luckily the UV mapping on these is pretty simple, so shouldn't need any. Actually the same one, okay. Let's change it to this one then. And this one to this one. No, that doesn't really work actually. Let's try that one. No, it's not actually. Let's try that one to there. Yeah, that's good. And finally, this one here. Oh, it's the same one as that. Oh no, that's not at all right. There we go, good. That'll do me. I'm happy with that. Let's get the material editor back. In fact, you know what, let's just minimize it. Let's get a quick double check. Yeah, it's okay. Save that. Export. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, more data, objects, levels, Jupyter. Part 10. Part 1010. That's strange. What's going on there? Okay, well there we go. Don't know what happened there. Lookout 2, that should be in the right place. Let's go ahead and copy this one, paste that, and then change the name, Lookout 2, and change the model. This is a classic tune. Straight in the feels. Model loader takes, there we go. Okay, good. There we go. One extra lookout post. Good, that looks alright to me. And actually it looks fairly nicely different. I'll probably end up going back and adjusting the geometry slightly just to make it a little bit more unique. But that would be pretty boring right now, so I won't bother right now. Make sure that's all saved. Then we're going to get some more sandbags up in here. I'm trying to think maybe we can make this one slightly more I don't know, slightly more fortified or something. I'm going to leave a gap at that point and have this one there, I think. Is that what I wanted to do? Not really. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, screw it, we'll just put it back there. What do we do on the other side? Okay, we went either side, so let's... Too small. Good. Actually, I'm going to put one more sound there. Makes it look a little bit different than the... That's right. Okay, let's get an ammo box up here. It's a tight one, but oh, hey Coma, how's it going? Oh, hey Ricky, nice to see you here too. No, that doesn't look good. I don't like that. I actually, when I get around to setting up the anim points for the AI, which actually I could potentially do now as well, I will get them to sit around on the sandbags and stuff, potentially. Hello Simon Borobov, how's it going? The announcement post to have all the features in the release listed, including the precise number of sandbags used. I could do that, technically. Sandbags are one of the main features of the mod, of course. Let's put some ammo up here, and a one of those, and not one of those, one of these. No, not one of those. Where are the ones that I'm looking for? One of these, I think. Oh, that's the one. And finally, to top it off, no equipment, no weapons, that's it, ammo. Let's get some 7.62 tracer. Just put a mag of that, a box rather, that up here. Just funsies. Something to, you know, pick up when you explore. Who would have time for counting all the sandbags used? Ah, well, you see, I can actually do a slightly more easy method of doing that, because I can look in the object list and see, helpfully numbered, exactly how many of each kind of sandbag there are. So far, in this level, just in Jupiter, 30 large sandbags. In fact, that doesn't count the first one, so 31 large sandbags, 10 medium sandbags. So about 40 so far. Hayes Hammer 7. Yep, there will be a patrolling guy. I think I will actually set that up now, because that could be quite fun. Cool of sandbags, exactly. The AI map. That's not terrible, actually. But I think we're safer off than that. Oh, hey Sam. Cheeky, what are you doing in the stream? Okay. Right, that's fine. Then let's set up some patrol routes. That needs to be moved, actually. No, I'm doing this. It's going to cause a crash of some kind. And this one looks like it's going to need... I think that's okay now. Yeah, that's the navigational mesh. Basically, it's the AI map. It's called, and that's basically as simple as it is. Yeah. Fortunately, it can get tricky generating for a large area, but for adding new buildings and stuff and new areas and things like which we're doing a lot of, it's not super tricky. It's just a pain more than anything because it's not automatic, so you've got to kind of do it all manually. Right. So let me think. How many guards are we gonna have up patrolling on the roof? I think so. They're gonna be loners, and I think we should have at least one in each lookout post, and then probably a guy that kind of walks up and down each side of the... Yeah, so maybe 3. We don't want to go overboard. So let's do that. Yeah, he's actually going to be... Maybe it's like one more AI node. Just have to be careful not to put him too far. Okay, we're going to call it what's the name of the existing smart terrain? A6. Okay. Jupe A6. Loner roof patrol. Yeah, I know there's not enough cover. I know. I will be adding more cover to the central area, and also I'm thinking of adding a sort of lookout, like another one of these lookout posts, but slightly elevated, like a kind of tower. But I haven't got around to it yet. But it's something that I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, it's a ceasefire territory, I guess it is. But basically, Freedom have one side, one entrance, and Duty have the other entrance. And the loners, as inside the station, are in the middle, on the top. So it kind of keeps the peace. So the factions each have their own entrance, the two major factions. The side entrances are blocked off and fortified, so you can't get in there anymore. And the loners will control the top, basically. Okay, so A6 loner roof patrol 1 walk. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's add some points here. Which song do we want? Ah, yes, this is the one I want. One of my favourite tunes. Let's set up these patrol points first then. Oh shit, why is that so far ahead? In there? Didn't realise I was doing that. Bring him back to there. Do we want the guys on either end to move, or purely to stay there? I guess they're not going to patrol anyway, because you kind of need someone looking out all the time, don't you, really? Okay, well that's fine then. Let's set up... Oh, we need to make his look paths. So he's going to look... I think he should have a variety of look ways. Alright, first straight off in front. Let's do one of those and then... So one just looking and one with binocular animation. So he'll take a look through his binoculars when he gets to that point. I think that's the right name for the animation. Where did I use it? Where could I check? Ah, I know. I used it in the Jupiter plant. If they try to path into a blocked node, if there's AI map there but there's geometry on top of it, they'll go inside the geometry. But if they have to get to a waypoint that's not got an AI node on it, it crashes. The game will crash before they even try, basically. As soon as the game evaluates it, that's what they're trying to do. Animation equals binocular, okay. That's what it is, it's not binoc. Okay, got him looking out that way. Now probably one looking out this way. Sims music. Yes, I should. The Sims is another game with excellent music. Animation equals binocular. Good, so he'll look off that way. Classic tunes. Look over that way as well? I suppose he probably should, shouldn't he? Set up, so that should all work. I think I've set that up right. He should now do those animate. Oh, hang on a second. That's not in the right place. Now that's right. Good. That's number one. This guy's going to be standing here. Same as before. But number two. He's up one. And he's going to be looking off. Yeah, in all directions again. Point mode. And that one. Another one, this time. Binocular animation. Then again over to this direction. And again. With binoculars, and finally this way. And last one. Okay. Good. That's those two set up. Right now then, they're not going to patrol. What I'll have instead, I think, is one guy who patrols from, I think, probably here. Patrol number 3.0. He's going to go from there up to... we could just have him patrol from either side, and he'll walk along the top to get there, because that'll be the quickest route. Or we could have him, you know, because we haven't got anything else set up at the top, so there's not much point in getting him to... Yep, let's just do that for now. We can always change it later. Then he's going to go here, and that's number 1. Oh, we need to make sure that that's... one up here so we can travel both directions. And this is number 0. Is it? Is that 0 or 1? Ah yeah, that's 0. Okay, so this guy can be looking off either this direction. Basically, the way he's gonna, the first waypoint, I haven't explained what I'm doing here. Basically, the first waypoint is the walk waypoint, so that's where he's gonna stand, and the second waypoint is the look waypoint, which is the direction he'll look. And what I'm doing by setting these, when I go into point mode, when I set these flags here, that's the way that the game associates which walk waypoint goes with which look waypoint. So if they're named the same and the only difference is the suffix walk and suffix look, then it checks the flags, and if the flags match up, then it knows that walk flag 0 goes with walk flag with look flag 0, and if there's multiple look flag 0s or look flag 1s, whatever, it'll pick randomly between them. So that's what I've done there to set up different behavior. So when he goes, you know, this guy's standing at this point, the game's gonna randomly choose one of any of these other 6 look waypoints that have the flag set, and choose one randomly. And because they're all facing in different directions, he'll look a bit more dynamic than just standing straight, stock still, 24 hours a day. Sometimes he'll be using his binoculars, sometimes he'll just be looking, and he'll be looking in different directions as well. It's just a basic way to make things look a little bit more interesting. So for this guy, he's going to be looking this direction here, firstly, and then he's also going to be able to look with his binoculars. Then he's going to be able to look in. There's not much point looking that way because there's a tree in the way, so I'd say between these 2 trees. That way, flag 0 as well because we're still here, and then flag again, flag 0, and binoculars. Okay, that's fine. Then I need to set the flag 1 over here. Guards will come down on a blowout, yeah. At least if I set them up right, they will. Flag 1, fine. Then flag 1, binoculars. There we go. And look this way. Or is that too much actually? Yep, that's too much. Flag 1 and flag 1 binoculars as well. Good. Okay, I think 2 points for those is enough, to be honest. There's not much other place for him to look, and that's fine. So this guy's going to basically move between the 2 sides of the building. Good, then that's fine. Obviously that's not going to be, we're not going to be able to see that until I've compiled it again because the geometry's obviously not going to be there, so I didn't compile overnight actually. Like I said I would. Tonight I'll compile and I should be able to get maybe some screenshots up tomorrow because it's been over a week since the last screenshots. even though I've done the streams and everything, I still try and get something out once a week, media-wise. Okay, so that's fine, that's done. Tempted to go back into Max and try and set up this kind of... What I'm feeling is like a central covered area. And what I'm going to do is load up S.T.A.L.K.E.R and steal etc.'s awesome modelling work from the outside of S.T.A.L.K.E.R and then adapt it to use here. This is taking its sweet time. Oh yeah, Sawmill, that was the last stream. I've actually done a lot since then on this. Where's this gone? So laggy. This huge levels are just so slow. Okay, so what I'm thinking is going to steal one of these basically, and it's already it's a separate object. Good work, etc. Good work. Okay, well that's nice. Then part 1314A. Let's import that in. Import. Is that on this time? Is that on part 1314A? Hopefully it's not too far. Good. Oh no. Okay. So, I'm thinking either, I quite like this canvas style. Are you auto-saving? Okay. But I also like this metal style barricade as well. Yeah, let's take that actually, I like that more. Oh shit, these are all going to be separate. Let's detach those. That's a separate object. Center up the pivot. And then I'll take that. Right, so what I'm thinking is basically plop this down on top and build out this walkway stuff to go along either side, or maybe just one side, of the station to a sort of ridged like a lookout tower kind of thing. But which side should we do actually? Oh, we're gonna have to load back up Jupiter again. It's going to be really unclassy and have some gum. God, the level's long to load. Okay, here we go. Yeah, going one side I think is better as well. Main entrance, there is no main entrance. Freedom has one side and Duty has the other. But what I'm thinking is that this way wouldn't make much sense because there's a fucking huge oak tree in the way. And this side kind of opens up onto the swamps and stuff. So I'm thinking out over this ridge, which is the one that doesn't have the stuff on the top of the door. So we come out to this direction. So let's move that for now. That we definitely don't need anymore. We can get rid of that. Although we could always steal some stuff from it later. So now I guess we're going to have to take... I may just copy some parts of this again. Let's take that, copy that, and then we'll take some elements from here. Which parts? Oh, that's the central. Well, what about if we move these down? Then we have one full. This we don't need. This is tricky stuff to work with. I am not by any means a proper modeler. Let's just take this whole thing and not that. And not that, and not that, not that. No, go that. Not that. And not that. That is everything I need, I think. Let's detach that. Move that. Let's get center pivot and move that in. So we're doing it to this side. Now what I think I'll do is make one side and then duplicate it. Let's take this here, move that down so we get the same height. That's pretty good, although we're going to have to move it anyway to even up with the 90 degrees. There we go. Okay. It's not bad. I'm no architect or designer by any means in that respect either. So I don't know what the best way to make it kind of elevated would be. Hang on, let's take... move these off to the side. Then move this in up to here. Where's the... nice enough. And that works quite well actually, it goes all the way to the end. Or close enough. It's going to need to be adjusted, but I guess we may as well keep it flat. Okay, we're going to have to start moving these things up then. I'll start with this side, it'll be easier. What did I do for these ones? Yeah, I did the same thing. I just brought them into the... Let's do it one at a time. Take that up to there, so it's just inside. Then take these ones, move them. I'm not missing something, yeah. That'll be okay. No one's going to pay that much attention to these bits. Let's move. Those up in this direction until they get just in there. Very nice. Let's move this piece out so it doesn't just collide with that. That's nice. Yep, good. Let's do this side. This is going to be slightly more interesting. This piece needs to go up first. Let's get back to view. Go up between those two like that. Then let's take the vertices of this one and this one. Move those up so that those ones are actually off compared to the other ones. But that's not a huge deal. It's going to be clipping in anyway. Let's take that and that and that and move it along here. Very good. And this one, and nope, we're going to go back to vertex mode. No, we're not, we're going to go polygon mode. Come in here. That, 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 that. Go back into local mode. Then we're going to take those up and out until just touch. And that'll blend. It should blend pretty well. What I might do is end up putting a piece of metal like riveted in. I don't know, it's fairly heavy duty, all this stuff. So that's good start. Let's take these planks back. Yeah. Nice. Okay, they're too long at the end there. What I'm thinking though is maybe build on top of this. But right now I'm going to mirror this over. Let me see, was it Tools Mirror? We want to mirror in, let's go offset up a bit. Oh yeah, it's the Y and then a minus offset. We want to offset that by, well, let's offset by that much and then we can move it in. So, copy, yep. And we can just easily, until everything slots in like it did before. Which is about there. Because everything should be symmetrical. This one looked a little odd. That's okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to move this ever so slightly. That way. But that's nice, I'm okay with that. Alright, so now we've got some sort of bit of an extra part coming out onto the end. Right now then, that is not elevated like I'm imagining. But what I think would work quite well is taking this piece from earlier, copy that, move that across here. That actually fits almost already. No, that's not what I was talking about. This piece, not to that bit. So I'm thinking we can kind of just construct a worm. I don't want to go crazy and have this massive towering sort of Mad Max style construction. I mean, they're not, you know, proper engineers or whatever that built this, I guess, but oh, GT has some engineers. Let's flip this around. 180. Because with enough struts, we can make it look good, I think. If we take it's going to be anchored on these kind of end pieces. Well, these are not actually. It's ever so slightly angled. That's a bit there. In terms of floor though, this is not exactly a stable foundation to build a sort of fairly hefty structure on. So I think we need to replace these floorboards with What about if I double them up? Not straight, which doesn't help much. Straighten these up a little bit. Slightly too. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah. It gives a slightly more solid foundation, I think. So I think if we get rid of these, then copy these down. I'm going to have to do the same on the other side, but... And then the problem is the bit in the middle as well. Although I think if we... It's kind of between them, isn't it? That works for me. Actually, I'm going to attach this to this so they're on object. Take these out, copy these, and put those across to here. There we go. That's looking more sturdy. Looks very symmetrical right now, but I can change that later. Then I'm thinking... this piece here. So I'll use him over here as well. That keeps things kind of sturdy. Should cross it out. Okay. Preserve UVs. Where is preserve UVs? I've been looking for that since you were talking about it. I couldn't find it. Normals. Yeah, I can't see it. If you tell me where it is, then I can easily do that. Oh, it's not an editable poly, okay. Yeah, I'll change it to an editable poly in a bit. It's not a big deal for now anyway. Probably isn't even a big deal full stop because people won't be looking at it really. But that's good to know. Cheers. Thanks for that. So that's fine. This is going to look very, if I'm not careful, it's going to look really precarious. I'm thinking maybe I should duplicate these struts and put some more here. So that can come in a bit. So now I suppose copy this. Flip it around. Bring it this way. It's nice. This way. We can definitely shore that up with some metal later. And we'll obviously change all the textures and everything here as well. Let's get that mirrored too. Set that to about there. Check out is it's pretty much right actually. Okay. Let's get rid of these little pieces. It's bugging me. Oh, actually, I can resize that. But that's not a big deal right now. This is going to be pretty sweet, actually, from what I can see. I think we should take it. These two and another one. Going to look very samey until I've changed it. But that's okay. We want those, well, we want those planks to be quite close to each other actually. So what we'll do, oh, I can't select those individually. Okay, then I'm going to do that one, do this and then copy it. Can't see where that connects. It's about right. More there, but actually. Yeah, what I'm thinking is actually, this looks really precarious, so if I put what I did over here, I kind of tuck the shield stuff down. If I just put some wood. If I extend these. Oh no, I don't really have. If I move these out of the way for now. In fact, what if I take those away full stop for now? Like, put all of these up. Because I feel like those are actually sort of changing my perception of the actual geometry. See, now it looks a lot less, to me it looks a lot less rickety. And you know, if we get some crossbeam kind of stuff going on in here. Let's get one of these out here. Move that into here. And then we turn that up like this. Shrink that down. Not too much. Because it's angled, I can't exactly skew it properly. If we put vertices. Yeah, it's gonna see. This is where I need preserve UVs, I guess. Okay, well, let's turn this into a shit. It's not gonna be. Let's just see what happens. So preserve UVs. This is what we want. Ah, yes, this is exactly what we want. Now this is a good feature. Let me take these. I'll align these. Let me take these. These ones. That. Those planar. Let me take. Whoa, that's bizarre. Whoa, trippy. Okay, now we don't want to preserve UVs. Just want to move that along. Up to this point. And then we want to take, no wait, we want these edges. This edge and this edge. I'm going to take those out. We want to preserve UVs on these. Can we do that? Oh no, because we're on the edge. Oh no, we can. Oh, that's cool. That's a really good feature. Shit. That's really nice. Okay, good. Okay. You see what we're going for here? We're doing this kind of cross-beam bracing thing. I think if we take these points up. No, we didn't want to take all of those, just those ones. Are those not? There we go. Yeah, I like that. That looks a bit more. Yeah. Looks a little bit more sturdy, doesn't it? So now what we're going to do is detach that. And then copy it over. Not that way. 90 degrees. Over here. That. Oh. Easy. Need to move a little bit. Good. That's nice. And that can just be nicely copied over here. Good. Good. Okay. Then copy one more time down here. It's a lot easier if you think of these things before you then duplicate it like 4 times. But unfortunately these genius ideas can't come too quickly. Okay, and now I can combine this one to this one to this one, that one to that one, and finally that to that. Save that, make sure we don't lose it. This is basically turned into a modelling stream. I never thought I'd be doing one of those. Maybe I should move this down. Oh yeah, that looks better. So slide me out. Now I'm going to be the same for I suppose I don't have to. Do those then jump? Oh, okay, that can't go quite as far. No big deal. makes it a little bit more legit, doesn't it, if there's not quite matching everywhere. Homeliness. DIY. That's what we want from this. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Nice. It's coming along. Yeah, it's probably time that we did these. I think that's everything in there. And since we want to be symmetrical, let's take all these as well. Let's take these to about here. Then we need to get these polygons. Whoa. That. Set local. And that goes in. Don't worry about it going through the roof. It's not going to do anything inside. That one, that, and that. Do the same for these ones. And we can take the verts here. Don't select anything we shouldn't be. Get these back to view mode. And these ones as well. Move those down. Actually, you know what? Let's just enable mesh. Make that enable poly. Turn those and take UVs. We'll take those down until everything on the side. Oh, those ones aren't quite. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That looks better. That looks more supported. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take a little bit of a break from that bit and work on this centerpiece that's going to go here. Now, these are not needed right now. Neither is that. Neither is... no, it's... well, I don't know. Let's keep that for now. Just move these out. Move those out. And then this is what we're going to move. So, what I'm thinking is if we take these legs, these beams, move those in here, get those looking like they're somewhat stable. I have to move the whole thing again. You know what, let's attach these things. Not going to need those nice and easily. Move those across to here. Very nice. And those. And they're going to have to be done individually. Which actually means that this is angled. Oh no, maybe not. You know, the whole thing is floating too high anyway. So let's take it down a notch. Something like that. Let's take this one, spin that around, and that'll fit nicely into this groove here. I'm going to move these individually actually, to be honest, and then I'm going to adjust the pipe, the other stuff later. 90. Move there. In there nicely. Looks good, looks good. And these ones, along with the bar and those two, move in here. That's about right. Turn that one around. Fits in there. Turn that one around. Fits in there. Yep, that's good. Okay, then let's adjust these. Shrink those in that way a bit. Still looks good. And that. Oh, hang on. That does not. Oh, what's going on there? They're angled, aren't they? Oh, let's take off angle snaps. There we go, that should do that. Let's shrink that bit down a bit. Oh, now we're too angled along here. Auto save, I think. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be a bit off if we just adjust these manually. If in doubt, just adjust the verts. Nothing GSC does is straight. I've noticed this a lot. I just do not like making things symmetrical and straight. Get a bit sore. Oh, we're coming up on 2 hours again. I think I might call it 2 hours again because it seems like you can easily transfer to YouTube and ModDB at 2 hours, or at least just under 2 hours. So that's makes my life a lot easier if I don't have to edit any videos. So I think I'll probably call it in a little bit. Go and do something else and then come back later, maybe do a bit more. And of course there'll be a Battlefield 4 stream as well later with my pal Marla. If you're interested to watch us play some games, it's always a good laugh. And we do pretty well as well. I don't want to set myself up to look stupid later, but I'm fairly decent at Battlefield usually. Okay, this guy needs to be turned. Good. Yeah, this is starting to go quite nicely. It's going to need some adjustments up here on these, but I'm thinking get rid of these, move these along. It's all very rustic, very nice and stalkery. Okay. Now I'm thinking I will, do you know what, I might actually turn these around. Ah, shit. If I detached it, take it as an object. There we go. And it just sort of fits, it doesn't stick out sideways anymore, it's kind of above. So, yeah, I'm going to call it there. Next time, finish off this kind of, well, finish off, I say finish off. Get this done, at least. This kind of lookout tower. Try and somehow build in a second floor. Yeah, get the, you know, some kind of more barricade? Don't know. I'm tired. Some more defences set up at the top, so there's kind of a bit more cover for the stalkers who are on patrol. But yeah, we're coming along. I think this is pretty cool looking. Hopefully I'll get it done and then I can compile overnight and you'll see some screenshots tomorrow. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope it's been, if not enjoyable, then maybe interesting. Yeah, keep, you know, follow me on Twitch, which again several of you did today, which is kind of you. Thanks. Keep an eye on the ModDB page, and I'll see you next time.